Welcome to a tutorial over the limiting reactant. After class today, kids asked for additional help. So right now I am on page 6 in your green notes. I'm going to start by working number 17. It says find the limiting reactant of 0.25 moles of aluminum and 0.35 moles of copper chloride are available. Okay. Well, first I need a balanced equation, so I cannot work this problem unless my equation's balanced. So one thing I notice immediately is that there's 2 chlorines on the left and 3 on the right. I'm going to fix this by creating 6 chlorines on both sides so it balances. Well, now I have 3 coppers on the left, so I need 3 coppers on the right and 2 aluminums on both sides. Now that I have a balanced equation, this problem is workable. Okay. In order to find the limiting reactant, I have to figure out which reactant, aluminum or copper chloride, is going to produce the least amount of product. Well, in this question, there's more than one product, so I'm just going to choose one. Once you choose one, stick to it. So I'm going to choose copper because it's more simple. So I'm going to solve this problem using stoichiometry, starting with 0.25 moles of aluminum and converting to moles of copper. I do that following the steps of stoichiometry. So the first step of stoichiometry was to take your given and convert it into units of moles. The second step is the ratio step, and the third step is to convert to the unit that the question's asking for. So I'm going to convert to moles of copper. The first step, given to moles. Okay, my given's already in moles, so that means step 1 is completed for me. Step 2 is the ratio step. So I look at my balanced equation to do the ratio step. For every 2 moles of aluminum, and this is coming from right here, there are 3 moles of copper. So I solved this problem. I'm going to put it in my calculator. 0.25 times 3 divided by 2 gives me 0.38 because there's 2 sig figs moles of copper. Okay, well that's great. I know how many moles of copper can be produced from 0.25 moles of aluminum. That's not significant until I can compare it to how many moles of copper can be produced from copper chloride. So I have to do another one of these problems using stoichiometry. But this time I'm starting with 0.35 moles of copper chloride. So 0.35 moles of copper chloride. The first step is to take the given into moles. Well, it's already done for me. The second step is the ratio step. So I find that there are 3 moles of copper chloride for every 3 moles of copper. So when I solve, I end up with 0.35 moles of copper. Well, now I need to compare. I need to compare how many moles of copper were produced by aluminum and how many moles of copper were produced by copper chloride. Well, which one's smaller? The 0.35 moles of copper is smaller. Because there is less product produced, this means that copper chloride is the limiting reactant. I hope this helped you. I will work number 18 on the next tutorial, so click on the next link if you need help with additional problems.